G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Flash Like Crazy. Today I'm reviewing the Nextorch C61. This torch has a out the front light and a side light. Let's check it out. All right, first impressions just before we go to table talk. This light is really nice for a handheld, kind of like a searchlight. It's obviously not designed to be held as a tactical light because there's no tail switch, but there is a very, very powerful magnetic tail cap, which I'll show you on the bench. We have two switches here. Switch number one turns the out the front light on there. Very, very high lumens, high candela, and it steps. It doesn't, it dims, it doesn't step. So I'm just pressing and holding and see that it's going all the way down. And then if I just keep holding, it shoots all the way back up. Double click to turbo. Single click turns it off. Side light, exactly the same. And you'll see in the night shots, this thing pumps, man. This is like an awesome lantern to have, or stick it on a magnetic pole or something when you're camping, and it's just gonna light up the campsite. Really, really nice. Great run times as well. Single click turns that off as well. Really, really great design. Very simple, very easy to use, very comfortable in the hand, and a charging port here for your USB-C. Wait, hang on. For your USB-C charger there. Are we good? Yeah, look at that. Nice. And one thing that I really like about this is when you put the rubber down, it's actually a very, very nice, snug fit. I really want that to focus so you can, there it is, see the snugness of that. Is that not snug or what? So anyway, let's go to the table talk, and then we'll go to the night shots and final thoughts. All right, so in the box itself, you're going to get this real whiz-bang lanyard. This is a cool lanyard. First time I've seen a lanyard like this from Nextorch. So this is whiz-bang. I love it. It's got a nice little stretchy thing. So you connect the light to this end here through there, right there. And then clip this onto one of your jeans notches where your belt goes through. And you can pocket it, and then when you pull it out, you can use it, but you're not going to lose it. You can use it and not lose it. Now in here, you're going to have your C61 user manual. We will go through, just the basic uses of this light. As you can see here, it is compatible with the tactical ring, which I do not have. It doesn't come with it, but you can buy it. It is compatible with it. And if you want the technical data of the outputs, there it is there. So main light and side light, IP67 water and dust rated, 1 meter impact resistance, and there are all your outputs there. And finally, it comes with a USB-C charging cable, which will not charge the battery itself, but it charges the battery whilst inside the light. There it is there. All right. And these screws here, if I just put that, by the way, that's a very nice flush rubber cover for the charging port. So I'm impressed with that. And these screws here are where you would screw the tactical ring on if you wanted that. All right, so unscrewing the tail. The 4,800 milliamp hour, 3.6 volt, 21700 lithium ion battery is going to go positive down here. So see positive, negative. Then it is going to screw up at the back. Okay, now one thing to note, and I'm just going to turn the camera. One thing to note, very, very powerful tail magnet, which is really cool for when you want the side light. So if I turn that off, see you got the side light. And see how bright that gets. So that's really cool for camping, especially. You stick this onto some kind of metal pole or something like that. And I tell you what, that is going to be an awesome campsite light. So that's just the first thing I wanted to show you before I forgot. I mean, how could you forget with the magnet symbol there? But anyway, taking a look at this up close, what we do notice is that it is it's a simple design. It's a comfortable design in the hand. You've obviously got an out the front emitter there, down a smooth reflector, which is going to give a whole heap of throw. But you've also got that, which is really, really cool. So as you can see, that pressing and holding makes it brighter, letting go, pressing and holding makes it dimmer. If I double click, it locks it out, and then triple click, unlocks it. So see blue, double click, red, and then 1, 2, 3, blue, we're back in action, okay? Now whoa, okay, let's press and hold to get that down. So I'm pressing and holding just to get that down to the dimmest output because that was extremely bright. But as you can see there, we have a hotspot and spill light with the out the front. Pressing and holding turns it up and it kind of like dims and it doesn't step, it ramps, I should say. And I'm just holding it. So I'm just holding the light here. So it just goes up, down in terms of output. When you like what output you've got it on, you just let the button go. And then there it is there. Very, very, very easy to find your desired output. So the stepless dimming goes all the way from 25 lumens to 3,500 lumens on the out the front light. And it does have memory. And then the side light goes from 1 lumen to 30 lumens. Now, the run times are very, very impressive with this. So the side light run times range from 500 hours to 36 hours, which is ridiculous. So the lowest output, if I get it to the lowest, which is about that, that's going to go for 500 hours, guys. Whoa. And then with the out the front, you've got 85 hours at 25 lumens, and then that will range all the way up to 2 hours if you get to turbo, which is 3,500 lumens, which is this. So if I double tapped when I double tapped the big button, it gets to turbo, okay? And then double tap from there brings it back to where you were before you were in turbo. Single click, turning it off. So very, very simple, very, very user-friendly user interface. One of my favorite user interfaces is just a simple user interface. Click, press and hold to turn it up, press and hold to turn it down, double click for turbo, double click back from turbo brings you back to where you were, single click turns it off, it's got memory, you're laughing, and then side light, exactly the same. The only difference is with double click on the side light, it locks it out. And then triple click unlocks it. And there you go there. That's your battery level indicator as well. Single click turns it off. All right, let's go to night shots and then we'll go to final thoughts. See you. All right, the C61, bam, look at that. Comes on with a blast. How's the hotspot? Thank you very much. Awesome spill. Great throw. Very nice in the hand to hold. An absolute beauty. Look at that hotspot. Love it. And if I press and hold, it's going to get brighter and then dimmer. All the way down. And then press and hold. All the way up. The only thing is that you got to kind of guess when it's at the top, or unless, I wonder if I double click. Okay, so double click gets you to turbo. Look at that. Wow, what a clarity of hotspot and spill. That's friggin' beautiful. Now we're going to turn that off and we're going to turn on this and we're going to press and hold and it's going to get brighter, brighter, brighter. And then it's going to go dimmer, dimmer, dimmer. Double click, locks it out. Double click, hang on, double click, unlocks it. And then click again. Wow, look at that. That's cool. It's a friggin' good light. Double click, totally bright. Awesome light. Nextorch never cease to amaze, and now they're in Australia. You beauty. All right, guys, there it is. Read 'em and weep. The Nextorch C61. Don't mess around. That is cool. I want to keep playing with this, man. This is awesome. I don't know the runtime and everything yet because I'm doing all that stuff tomorrow. Tonight is just the night shot, but so far I am impressed. All right, see ya. All right, so pros and cons. Don't really have any cons about this light. It's not an EDC light. It's not a light you're gonna pocket, in my opinion. You can pocket it. That's why it comes with that cool lanyard. But It's not a light that I would pocket at all. Certainly a light that I would consider taking away camping with me, taking fishing, on like a metal pole or something like that out at the fishing block on the, there you go, on the pier. With this light would just be perfect for, giving yourself some nice ambient light for when, doing your tackle and all the rest of it. But also this bloody beast of a light. I mean, as if the night shots weren't cool enough, man. This thing can friggin' throw. It threw further than what I thought it would. So I'm very impressed with this light. If you're interested, there'll be a link down below. Check it out if you're interested. If not, then don't. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.